Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Grant Broggi from Strength Coach, and today I want to talk about one of the most important things you can do for your recovery so that you can get bigger and stronger in the gym. If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. I can see you now on the edge of your seat wondering, what is this secret hack, this secret supplement, this secret sauce that Grant's about to tell us that's going to totally take my squat to the next level? Well, hate to break it to you, but it's something you do every day. It's called sleep. That's right, sleep is one of the most important elements of recovery. So before you start eating an extra pizza every day and putting yourself in a caloric surplus and resting for 15 to 20 minutes between sets and pounding more creatine, just try to get some quality sleep. So I'm gonna give you 5 things that you can start doing tonight that will improve your sleep. All right, thing number 1 is set a bedtime. That's right, set a bedtime. I know it sounds crazy, but what I mean is you need to have a window of time where you stop what you're doing and you go to bed. Now I get it. You may have 4 kids that dictate your life. You maybe have a stressful job. You may travel for work. You may change time zones. I get it. I get all of that. Trust me, I understand. What I'm saying is you need to attempt to go to bed sometime around the same time. I understand that there will be things out of your control from time to time. I understand that things will happen, but to the best of your ability, you need to try and go to bed at roughly the same time or at least the same sequence. I eat dinner, I do something, I put kids to bed, I hang out with my wife, I walk the dog, whatever the routine is, I come back and I go to bed. You want to avoid late nights for no reason. I know that show that you're binging on Netflix is fun, but it's better for you to get into the bed. Okay, that brings us to number 2. Have a completely blacked out room as best as you can. My cousin in college would put black trash bags over his windows. In my house, I bought special curtains with some kind of blackouts on the backside. But if the room is dark and black, it makes a big difference. So that means alarm clocks, I don't really like. We'll talk about that in a second. You don't want a bunch of ambient light going on. You want the room as blacked out as possible. If needed, you can do one of these guys like this, walk around like a mummy. Happy Halloween, by the way. But you got options. Yes, I have a purple mattress because Rip says, buy a purple mattress. Okay, that brings us to number 3. And number 3 is melatonin. Yes, melatonin is a useful sleep aid. I don't think it's just something you should take if you're struggling sleeping or changing time zones or something, though it's useful for that. Melatonin is shown to help you get into deeper sleep and then recover more. So a melatonin before bed, this is a 10 milligram, figure out what you can tolerate. I take a 3 milligram most nights, but get some melatonin that will really help your sleep. Okay, that brings us to number 4, which is your sleeping environment. And there's a couple things I want to touch on this. First, you need clean bedding, you need clean sheets, you need, good pillows that are supportive and that you find comfortable. I mentioned that I have a purple mattress. I actually really like it. I get paid nothing by them, but a quality bed, if you can afford one, is gonna be useful. If you can't, you can do a lot with sheets and some decent pillows. Also in that environment would be making the room cold. You sleep better, you sleep deeper when it's cool, when the room is cool. You're less likely to wake up and you're more comfortable, you'll get more deep sleep. So make the room cold. I like it like 68, my poor wife. I would go 65 if she'd let me, but make the room cold and you will sleep deeper. Okay, number 5 has to do with your phone. Okay, a lot of sleep wizards will tell you to use the blue blocking glasses and not to watch TV, up to an hour before bed and read a book instead and clear your eyes, all that stuff. I mean, sure, if you want to do that, go for it. I don't personally go that hardcore, but here is what I do. When it's time for bed, on my bedtime, and I get ready for bed and I go to get in bed, I take my phone, I set my alarm for the next day, I put it on sleep mode, and then I put it face down on my bedside table out of reach. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I do not grab it. I do not touch it. You do not want to grab your phone in the middle of the night because you will open it, there will be notifications, there might be an email, and your brain will start going. So just don't touch the phone. Don't touch the phone until you're ready to get up and start the day. I'm sure if you use the blue blocking lenses and all that stuff, it's even better. But if you're using a blacked out room and you put your phone away, that will do a whole lot for you. So those are my 5 things. Let's talk a few odds and ends. There's wearables. I wear my Garmin watch when I sleep. I think it's useful. I like to check my sleep. How much deep did I get? How much light did I get? Compare it to how did I go to bed? Did I take my melatonin? And am I traveling? But I'm a data guy.
Data.
I think that's kind of fun to see all that. It might stress you out. It might make you wake up and say, oh, I only got 2 hours of REM sleep and only 90 minutes of deep sleep. My day is going to be ruined. Remember, the only excuse that you get to not lift is if you have a fever, not because you didn't get enough sleep. But if you get more sleep, you'll lift way better. But wearables can be helpful for you to track and understand what's going on and see if these changes that you're making are helping. Because we're talking to weightlifters and because weightlifters eat a lot of food, I have to tell you as well, you got to talk about and think about sleep apnea. And I'll tell you, for most people, sleep apnea is curable just by weight loss. And that may mean, not just mean that you're fat or obese, you may just have a big thick neck from lifting, which will affect your apnea. When I get up above 230 pounds, when I was high as 245 in the past, my sleep apnea was bad. If I stay below 220, I don't snore. I don't have any issues. But if you have sleep apnea, then you should think about getting a machine. Stan Efferding talks about this all the time. People put on their sleep apnea machine and it changes their life. Now, I still think you need to fix the underlying condition or the root cause, just like with anything. But in the meantime, if you start sleeping better right now because you're wearing a sleep apnea machine, then you will recover better right now and you will be able to do more things in the gym to help with your weight loss or whatever you're trying to do. Now, I can hear some of you right now, oh, Grant, you don't understand what it's like to be woken up in the middle of the night and I'm a nursing mom and you don't have kids yet and this and that and blah, blah, blah. There are some things I don't understand. What I can tell you is just like the person that wants to get stronger and they should make priorities of going to the gym and lifting weights even when they don't want to. These 5 things will help you regardless of your circumstance. And if you are in a crazy job, if you are deployed, if you do have a brand new kid and you're gonna have less sleep anyway, how much more important is it for you to make sure that that sleep is quality? So those are my 5 things that I think are super useful for everyone that will help you recover better out of the gym so you can do more work in the gym. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.